Hi everyone. I want to draw a couple holding hands well, but I just can't draw it well. I think many people are worried about it. Before drawing a couple's hands, if you want to know how to draw hands, there is a video explaining how to draw basic hands. So please check that first. In this video, I will explain how to draw the hands of various couples. First of all, please look at the illustrations of the hands divided into pink and light blue. The gripping hands are light blue. On the other hand, the gripped hands are pink. Many men hold hands, so you can think of light blue as men's hand. Also, the pink hands being held are women. The light blue hands are larger and streaky and rugged. From here, I will explain in order how to draw these color-coded hand illustrations. Couples at this stage are still ashamed, so holding hands is weaker than passionate couples. Couples at this stage are the most popular and exciting in girls' manga. The tip for drawing these hands is to decide on the main hands. Since there is little entanglement of fingers, you can draw well by first deciding the main hand, and then drawing the next hand so that the first hand is entwined with the second one. Also, draw the male hand large and the female hand small so that you can distinguish between the male and female hands. You can draw more three-dimensional hands by adding shadows to the hands using the tones that are often used in manga. The way couples hold hands at this stage can be quite passionate. The fingers are more entwined and the hands are closer together, so it's more difficult to draw than the couple's hand I introduced earlier. At this time as well, decide on the main hand as before, and draw that hand first. Also, carefully draw the tight finger entanglement. For our simple illustration, I draw a rough draft, but when I draw the couple's hands, I draw them quite finely even at the draft stage. If you can't draw hands realistically, please refer to the photos and images of real ones. For example, you can take pictures of your hands or search for images of the hands in Google or Pinterest. From here, I will introduce not how to draw couples holding hands, but how to draw hands that are similar to them. In this illustration, the hand to take and the hand to be taken are drawn. At first glance, it may seem easy to draw, but the balance between these two hands is surprisingly difficult. Also, for the rounded hands, you must draw until the inside. It's also quite difficult to think about the balance. If you want to practice drawing more various hands, please try it. It is also difficult to draw this kind of hands. Of all the illustrations I have introduced so far, I think the number of fingers drawn is the largest. Since these hands are originally romantic, it is one of the points to draw the hands and fingers smoothly. If you would like to practice the illustrations by referring to the hands introduced this time, they are posted on Animembo's blog, so please check that as well. There is the URL in the Animembo description field. Also, if you find it difficult to draw these illustrations, there is another video that explains how to draw holding hands that are a little easier. If you like, please check that video from the related video above. Thank you for watching this video. If this video is interesting, please push a like button. Also, if you ask questions in the comment section, it will be answered as soon as possible. Depending on the content, I may post new videos for answering your doubts and comments. So please subscribe to Animembo and set notifications for this. There are many people who watch the videos and don't register. So I will be very happy if you help me to grow. See you again in the next video.